Headed into the Great Escape Louisville, so come along. Hello. As you can see, they have a little Halloween section we just passed, but yeah, it's a big store. This is the recent arrivals wall. Very cool stuff. Didn't really film too much because I'd already picked up all of my new picks for this week from my comic book store that's close to my house. But I love checking out the Great Escape. Excuse me, I'm sorry, because it's probably got some of the coolest back issues I've ever seen. I'm literally, every time I'm really looking for something or some specific character, I always come here and I always find it. It's amazing. As you can see, they're stuck to the brim today. A lot of stuff. They're actually gearing up for Customer Appreciation Day on Saturday the 22nd, where they'll be giving out a bunch of free goods in the parking lot. So, pretty awesome. This is the largest and oldest comic book store in Louisville. It's been around for 30 years and it holds a special place in my heart. It's the first comic store I ever visited as a kid, and I've routinely went back over the years, so I do love this store quite a bit. Super cool stuff. Super cool. Right here is like some magazine style alternative comics right next to the local section. Some posters here. Spider-Man one was pretty cool, but don't really have room for a new poster at the moment. But this is my favorite, the 50-cent back issues. They also have 25-cent and dollar back issues, but I always find the gold in the 50-cent bin. Some pretty cool modern Jeff Johns, or is it Grant Morrison? Green Lantern, I think it's Grant Morrison. I pulled that one, didn't end up getting it. But here are some of the 25-cent ones. I'm going to show you some of those bins as well. I saw some G.I. Joe comics, but I didn't pick that one up. They were a little too beat up for my taste. Well, these are earlier issues. As you can see, it's a lot to go through in the 25-cent bin. Nothing too stood out to me too much from this 25-cent bin here. But back at the 50-cent bin, as you can see, my pile was getting quite large. I did have to trim it a bit because I was on a budget today. I wasn't looking to spend a lot of money. If I was, I would have definitely picked up a lot more stuff, but you gotta have the self-control in this hobby. You can't drop $100 every time you go. But these are some pretty cool 90s books with the Detective Comics, the Night Quest. That Ghost Rider cover was sick. You got that cool Azrael showcase. Really cool Asbat stuff. Even an issue of Man-Bat. I don't know. And I have been just cutting the footage because I didn't think you guys really wanted to see me flip through everything. And it was a lot easier for me to flip through once I had the camera down. Here are some sale-priced trades. Again, didn't really see anything that caught my eye. But that's not to say there wasn't cool stuff. This is their second hand, so used graphic novels, huge selection. They also have a collection of art by local artists just throughout the store, different artists, different pieces, different prices. Here's a little statue section. Pretty sick if you ask me. Moving right along, they got their RPGs, and we start to get into the toys, which, if you're a toy collector, this is the store for you, I'm telling you. The prices are unbeatable, and there's so many things. I mean, look at that. I was a bit overwhelmed because they were a lot more stock than the last time I came here, and I had a lot to look at. So apologies for the light filming. Some muscle figurines right there. Some really cool stuff overall. These are their new graphic novels, but it goes from here, and there's 4 rows, and it goes all the way down to where you saw the statues start. And that Aquaman is so cool. If I had $50, I would have picked it up. I think it's the NECA 1 Plus, but those are always nice. You see it up there. They had some vintage stuff, loose figurines. You got pretty much every figurine you can think of. We got Rick and Morty. I love looking through the loose stuff because you never know what you're gonna find, and it's always pretty cheap. So I always dig through here to see. And you know, if there was a figure that caught my eye, I would definitely buy it. But again, trying to conserve room, so trying not to buy a whole bunch of big figurines. This is their little graphic novels over here. Just a little random collection of things. Different types of comics, sci-fi. These were cool. $10 though, I decided to pass, but they were pretty sick. And I've never really seen these in person before. They have a small selection of autographed comics too, which is pretty cool. You don't usually see them getting those sectioned off like that. Some 10-cent detective comics, just some collectible issues here. But this store is huge, guys, and I didn't get to film the whole thing, so if you guys want, let me know and I can do a part 2. They have a whole music section that I did not record. And I can do some more comic hunting as well. But this is kind of where I'm going to run into all the keys, and I do pass on literally everything in here, just because, like I said, I was trying to stay on a budget, but their stuff is super cool. And, you know, if I had a bigger budget to spend this day, I would have bought a lot of stuff. Even the new 52 Batman is awesome. Some 25-cent Daredevil. And these books are in pretty excellent condition. Almost bought this one. I was very tempted to buy that. Currently, I'm working on inventory of all of my collection, trying to get rid of some stuff. This was a weak spot for me because I love horror comics and I love vintage horror comics, so I really had to refrain from buying these. Alright guys, back from the Great Escape. It's actually now 10:30. It's actually a little bit later than I left, but me and my girlfriend went out and had some dinner. Did a little bit of grocery shopping, but let me enter over here and show you guys today's haul. Alright, it's a bag. So these were sick. I'm a big time Tolkien fan. Lord of the Rings, The Hobbit, all of it. Fantasy, Tolkien in general. So they had these, what it looks like, I think, Burger King toys. Yeah, Burger King. But yeah, they were 99 cents, so I picked up a few. This one's Gandalf. Oh, my cat's saying hello. Legolas. And a cave troll. So yeah, I thought those were pretty neat for 99 cents. Found those digging through the loose toy bins. Chong's gonna help us out today. Say hello, Chong. Also, I found these, which look like to be muscle figurines. If you guys are familiar with those, they are pretty valuable. Not sure if these are specifically muscle or vintage or what they are, but they were pretty cool. And for $3.99, I thought, why not? You know, just a few of them. So that's all I got on the toy front. But of course, you guys are here to see the comics. So in a grand total, I spent about $13. I think it was about $13 after tax. And I got all these comics, mostly from the 50-cent bin. A few 25-cent bins thrown in there. But let's go ahead and show you. So I got this Dark Knight over Metropolis, Superman. So, very sick here. Not bad. Pretty decent condition. Let's flip these so I can... Sorry about that. Okay. Again, you see I'm going to have to work to get those stickers off, but 50 cents, really good condition other than that sticker. But I do have a method to get those off that's not so messy. But this is from the Night Quest. Super dope cover. I'm pretty sure it's Len Wein. No, Kelly Jones, I'm sorry. Get those two mixed up. Len Wein was the author, Kelly Jones was the artist. But Kelly Jones, spectacular art. Got the Robin and the Azrael Batman. Another one from Night Quest. I really like this cover. I believe this is another Kelly Jones cover. But you know, it is Halloween, it's October, so pretty fitting cover with Frankenstein, the mummy. Looks like a wolf guy. And again, you got the Azbat right there. So, it's pretty cool. Guardians of the Galaxy issue 50. Pretty cool find for 50 cents. Got a few issues from that run. Supergirls issue 2. That's just an awesome cover, and this is in very, very good condition. Next up, the Kingdom Offspring issue number 1. This is from that Kingdom Come universe. And I don't know, I think this is Plastic Man's son. And I don't know much about him at all, so I decided to get this just to read, just to see what it's like. But this is written by Mark Waid and Frank Quitely. Could never pronounce his name, so apologies for that. But good creative team, so it should be alright. So this is for the reading stack, but it is pretty cool from 1999, so... Next up is Guardians of the Galaxy, issue number 14, again for 50 cents. I thought it was pretty sick with Ghost Rider manipulating the logo there. Pretty sick, and a pretty decent condition overall. I mean, as you can see, the little bit, that's a little bit of water damage, but 50 cents, I mean, I would say overall it's about a 4 or a 5. Not bad. This one was the coolest one I found in the 50-cent bin. And as you saw earlier, there were actually a lot of keys and stuff in the other bins. But it's kind of on a budget today. Didn't feel like spending a whole lot of money, so I just spent a few bucks, 12 bucks, and got some stuff from the 50-cent bin. But they did have a lot of awesome keys. But this is a really sick cover with Galactus. We even have the Silver Surfer up there. So, yeah. Guardians issue 25. G.I. Joe Special Missions, issue number 1. So, figured I would just check this out. And I do believe it's a newsstand. And last but not least, another thing for the reading stack, and that is Man-Bat issue 3. So, I actually haven't read any of that, but it should be fun to check out the 3rd issue. I just had a sick-ass cover, and I really wanted to try it out, so... Alrighty guys, well that about does it for today. Let me know what you guys like to see in another video. Remember to like and subscribe. And I'll be always hunting for comics. Peace.